It's eaten up these par fives this week, Charley Hull, from left to right.
Yeah, I think she's, what, 6 under par for the par fives so far this week. Bear in mind, her score is 7 under. It's all set up so nicely, isn't it? Minjee Lee's made a terrific start, has that 2-shot lead, but
she knew, didn't she? Didn't quite strike it. Front left trap for Hull. It's got about 6 yards of green to work with, all landing on the downslope though. I mean, short-sided downslope to land on. Just like Adam McCaddy was saying, I'm not really sure what you're supposed to do there and to earn that victory, that silver medal. And never mind what she did yesterday. Had an 8 on her card, Henselite, and still came back to shoot under par. The recoil says it all.
Nice.
3 excellent drives, down 7.
I'm ready. Sorry. Thanks.
One less for Charley. I'd say there's still a good 2-club wind up there. This could be as much as a 7-iron unless she hits 8 and tries to rock it from right to left. Look where she is aiming, at the 9th tee box. 8th tee box, turning it over.
got to trust it, haven't you? She did.
It's hard to keep it.
Yeah, I know, it was a funky lie, wasn't it? That's slow.
Improved by nearly 20%, this one, outside of that range. But it just shows how well she's putting, those KPMG Performance Insight stats. This one's tracking, it's having a look. And sometimes, Charley, you'll hear her say,
Sometimes it's when you're watching Charley Hull swing, it's like someone's hit the fast forward button.
ball speeds of over 150 miles an hour for Charley Hull. Down the left-hand side of the fairway, just banking in from a bunker that sits at 270 yards. 127 yards, got a great look at this pin. Ball quite a long way below her feet though. Just have to try and hold on to this club face.
Charley Hull.
Back into the wind this putt. Here's downhill from right to left. How's that not turning back in? A bit like Megan Kangler. She looks like she's hitting good putts.
Mr. Henselite.
I think Charley will be thinking what could have been at Paris, 81 going out, and then the next 3 rounds she was 8 under par.
Charley Hull says she'd been working with her coach Matt Belsham and trying to just get a bit of a lower ball flight.
Yeah, I think here is tee it up high and let it fly. You can really ride that left to right downwind here. So that'll be her full swing, you know, the full recoil all the way round the side of her left shoulder. Look at that one scamper down. I mean, the burn is at 340 off the tee box.
And she's about, what, 25 yards short of that.
So when you see her
next week, Charley Hull, just a flick in.
needed to miss the downslope, didn't she? And made sure she did.
Charley Hull wanted here.
Downhill, right to left for a 3.
Different jacket.
I mean, many would say she's a bit of a style icon. I mean, poor Adam has got to carry all of those.
That's exactly what I was thinking. How many jackets are there in the bag?
To make a 3 on 10. Oof, that had a look. There needs to be a little bit more red. Just to get in the red for Charley Hull. Back down the slope from right to left. How's that not gone in?
So the final 3 will just stall it a little. We're in neutral. Nearly flew straight in. That was the right club.
Matt Belsham, are you watching that? Because that was the 3/4 swing. That was the knockdown shot that you and Charlie have been working on these last few weeks.
Today's come at the par 5 third. It just will not happen for this final 3 ball right now. That wasn't really that close.
No, it was left to right, but it was a lot more than she hit it. Well, we're talking about the Charley Hull stats. 73% of putts from 5 to 10 feet hold this week, and not this weekend so far.
No. Real test mentally here for her, you feel, because she's playing beautifully.
1-3-1 for Charlie.
And she's put it close again. Maybe the closest of the 3. Surely this time.
We've watched Charley Hull obviously quite a lot over the last 2 years, and it's when will this putt go in? When will she start the charge? She's been exceptional from this range all week long.
Much needed. Couple go in the final group. Megan Kang and Charley Hull trading birdie, so that takes Hull to 7 under, within 2 of the lead.
Ah, there's the smile.
Just course after course, where you go, oh.
Yeah, Scotland's amazing. We've got over 500 golf courses, which makes it massively accessible right across the country, from venues like these up to the Honesty Box courses up on the islands as well, which are a very unique experience. We were thrilled to have had 5 major golf events here this summer, and as you say, it's also been a busy summer of golf with the Olympics as well, and thrilled to have some of those medalists playing here today.
Yeah, nicely on board for Charley Hull. Yeah, was the Legends event. Lauren Walsh, no, she's been in some sparkling form this season on the LET, her rookie year. Charley Hull not going to make that one at 13. Yeah, she's going to be playing in the Women's Open next week.
And I think it's really inspiring for both new golfers and old to hear about their story. And actually, we know that the gold medal winner has actually been sharing her medals with some youngsters. You know, Scotland's got a strong history of the bike, whether that's through our athletes like Sir Chris Hoy or the UCI Cycling World Championships that we staged last year.
Yeah, it's all part of the environmental push.
Nice.
A little bit of recall on that one, wasn't there, for Charley Hull? That's fine. She was, I think, a little worried that might catch the bunker down the right-hand side.
The old faithful, the hybrid for Charley Hull.
Just caught that downslope going through the back here. Oh, might hang on. Then again.
See ya. Green to work with, though. You'd say that's an easier.
Oh.
A good 30 yards to work with. Settle. Just taking the pressure off the putting, isn't she, there? The simplest of tap-ins after a well-executed shot. They've still played it with loft.
Well, Megan Kang has set down the marker.
7-9 for Charley.
Very good. Maybe not quite squeezed as much as she'd like out of this round, Charley Hull, but it's been very efficient nonetheless.
Yeah, I think you would take par on 15 and 16, and then there's a left pin on 17. Obviously, she made eagle at 18 yesterday, so there's still time.
And I said, you know, she doesn't want to really be, given the calibre of players that are up there, more than 2 or 3. And at the moment, she's 3 back of Lauren Coughlin.
Oh, and when you look at the rounds that...
Thanks for having me.
Charley Hull here at 16. One of the trickier holes on the back 9.
Yeah, I mean, definitely tricky. You know, today there was a lot of wind. Definitely some holes were a little bit more exposed than others. And 16, you know, you played a tee shot, it's a little bit covered by the trees, and the second one's definitely into from the right.
You've just driven down from the club. Has the wind, it looks like it's died down a little bit now.
Yeah, it definitely felt like it died down a little bit, but it's still tricky out there. I mean, don't underestimate it.
Oh, I'm ready. You've been here before at the Dundonald Links for this Women's Scottish Open?
I played 2 years ago.
Of course, it stood up pretty well. We can see a puddle there on the on the fairway, but it stood up pretty well.
And good golf, you know, takes care of all the rankings and, you know, making those teams. So I just have to play good golf, and we'll see where that takes me.
Yeah, you're just outside of things in terms of the Rolex rankings for sure. Suzanne Pedersen was here this week. I don't know if you got to see.
Special.
Back to the tee, Charley Hull. Doesn't hold back, does she?
No, she plays as aggressive as it gets. It's really fun to watch. She never holds back.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
That bunker down the right-hand side. Coming out of that, how tough is it going to be? Is she going to have to lay up, or is she going to... Wow,
Oh, wow, she's going for it.
Well, it is Charley Hull, isn't it?
There you go.
You did say she's one of the most aggressive players out there.
Yeah, it was a good shot out there. She got a lot out of it.
It's one of those that it's all good now, but to make sure of the park. That's a terrific park. Given where she put her tee shot, that's a lovely fillip to take to the last hole.
I thought the chip was going to run out a little bit as well. A bit more than that.
The yellow marker that you do need to get past in order to go for this green.
No holding back there from Charley Hull. And look at it go.
I think she'll be going for it. He's hitting the hybrid. Must keep it left of it.
Knocked it to 15 feet yesterday, made eagle.
She did keep it left of it, and because she can hit it so high, because she did a hybrid into this 18th hole to set up an eagle chance. She eagled it yesterday. Back down the hill. breaks from left to right, then right to left at the end.
That's a super effort. Guarantees the four. And another round in the 60s. 69, 68, 69 today from Charley Hull. So many near misses over the last few years. She will have another opportunity to win again here in Scotland tomorrow. 9 under, 3 back of Lauren Coughlin.